Hello, welcome today to Arts and Crafts with Michael. For today's Arts and Crafts, guys, we're actually going to be doing something. We're going to be painting, boys. What are you going to be painting, you might ask? Well, let me show you. We are actually going to be painting me fucking disgusting drum brakes, mate. I mean, honestly, what are those?
What are those?
Oh, wrong thing. There you go. Bit of a weird introduction for today's video. Sorry about it. We are basically doing arts and crafts, boys. Like, come on. For today's video, we are actually going to be adding a little bit more spice to my car. Like, honestly, my whole car, I think, personally, my car looks sick. For a first car, I think it's banging. Obviously, we're going to get a new car soon, but for right now, I truly think this Corsa is banging, boys. You know, people can have their own opinions, right? Some people think this is a washing machine on wheels. I think it's like a pussy wagon on wheels, more like it. Come on, my guys. I'm broken myself here. These drum brakes on the car, they just look, they make the Corsa look like it comes from the 1900s. The 1400s, actually. Like, honestly, they look so ugly. And, you know, what we're going to be doing for today's video, we're going to be painting them black, so that they blend in more to the wheel, because right now they're kind of grey, they're kind of rusted, so they're popping out of the wheel. Like, we got the nice Wolf Race wheels on, and basically these drum brakes are literally poking their head through the spokes and being like, you're right, mate. It's not a look. Now, just before I take the wheels off this V12 tuk-tuk, I want to say a huge thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Surfshark. Now, let me quickly hop in the car, because honestly, I think I might get frostbite. Get it? Frostbite shark. You guys know I'm actually saving up for my next car, and I basically hit this company up and I said, do you want to basically help me financially to get this next car? And they basically came back the day later and said yes, pretty much, and sponsored today's video. They didn't have to do that, but they did. If you want to support a beautiful company that supports small YouTubers like me, then please just watch this video, click the link in the description. Surfshark is actually an app and browser VPN. VPN actually stands for Virtual Private Network, and don't ask me how I know that, I just googled it. Now, just like me, you do not need to be a computer genius to use a VPN. All you need to know is Surfshark is a VPN service that protects your information, such as your videos, photos, passwords, private messages, or whatever you're doing online, from these big companies, hackers, and of course, your own personal FBI agent who watches what you do on a Friday night at 12 PM. So along with all of the security you get from Surfshark, you also, this is one of my favorite features. So we're currently on my iPhone. If I actually click the search and I type in Scooby-Doo, basically, they don't have it on the UK Netflix. What the hell? However, if we actually go over to Surfshark right here, click locations, and we can actually choose to change the location my computer appears to be to United States, Las Vegas. Boom! And now I'm in Las Vegas. I'm basically Kim Kardashian. If we actually go back onto Netflix and search Scooby-Doo, it's actually come up. There's Scooby-Doo. What's me, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. So using this feature, you can actually watch up to 15 different Netflix libraries. So honestly, if you are not using Surfshark VPN already, you may as well walk outside with your little sausage out. If you guys are at all interested, click the link in the description to surfshark.deals/OtherStuff and use my code OtherStuff to get 83% off. And just to top it off, the cherry on the top, the creme de la creme, you actually get an extra 3 months free. Once again, truly from the bottom of my heart, thank you Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Right, wheels are now all off the car, and look how fucking ugly they are. Genuinely, they are the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life, and I wake up to myself in the morning. I was actually going to take these drum brakes off, because you can actually take this faceplate off. However, I do not want to mess with it, honestly. So while the wheel is off, I'm actually going to do a little bit of maintenance on these little wheel wells. You guys can't probably see, but it's very messed up in here. So here is the before. Boom! And the wheel wells are now all nice, done and dressed, honestly. Coming over to this side and it looks genuine, look at that. All right then, so now that we've cleaned the wheel wells, now we're gonna have to clean this dirty bad boy. It honestly isn't even that bad for a drum brake. It's not very rusted, it's got a little bit, but we're gonna clean it all up today and it's gonna look absolutely sensational. To clean these drum brakes, I'm actually gonna be using some citrus cleaner to break get it down some of the loose dirt. Then I'm going to be using some iron fallout remover, and lastly some citrus wheel cleaner. Most people actually use brake cleaner, however for me, I don't want to. You have to be so careful where you put it, like on rubber or paint, or if you do get it on that stuff, it might erode it, and honestly I don't want that worry. As well as those 3 products, we are also going to be using some isopropyl alcohol. Boom. This is where safety becomes #1 priority. I've always wanted to do that. So now we are actually going to be sanding down these drum brakes, getting rid of any dust that is left on, and making sure that this is 100% smooth. So it is like a baby's bottom, so that the paint on the final product looks like a baby's bottom, basically. To speed up the process of sanding, I've actually invested in this wire wheel brush, and basically this is just like, you know, like those wire brushes. This is basically it, but on a drill. But we actually attach this to the drill. You can tell my YouTube budget has gone up because I've actually invested in a £3 respirator. Look at this. And goggles, £3. I did cop out on the gloves, they were £6. My bank account was like, God damn, that's some bullshit. Let's actually start sanding. My goggles are fogging up. That metal wire drill attachment is no joke. Mate, I caught that on my skin and fucking now that rips like my arse after Mexican. They aren't looking amazing, they aren't looking perfect, but they are looking very, very good for painting. So pretty much all we need to do now is isopropyl alcohol it, and then we can start painting. But yeah, overall, this one looking like bare metal. Jeez. So then the paint we're actually going to be using is actually this brake caliper paint that I found on eBay, and I don't know if you need a primer or anything, but I'm not going to use a primer. But yeah, pretty much hopefully this is just like high temperature paint. We've cracked the paint open and that is like black. Oh my god. So pretty much you guys know what paint looks like. If you don't, I'm sorry, but that is what the paint looks like. Right then, let's actually start by putting it right here. For the first coat, we're going to literally make sure it is literally the thinnest coat. We're going to spread it all around. Honestly guys, let me know if you are going to paint your drum brakes, because if you've got drum brakes, they need to go. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's taken me long enough to paint these. We've got the, I don't know if I've showed everyone, but if you guys don't know, the front drum brakes are actually painted red. So I've done them, it's just these now. I cannot wait to get back to doing shit to my new car, you know what I mean? Like installing exhaust. It makes me miss it. It's a lot of effort to do, jack the car up, do all this stuff, but I genuinely do miss it. So the new car will be trying to install new exhaust myself, everything. But yeah, looks 10 times better now. So far, painting these bad boys is honestly so much nicer than having to spray paint these. If you guys can actually see the red brake calipers, I actually spray painted them. and literally I've got spray paint everywhere. I had to duct tape all of this up. So painting them is like 10 times easier. It's like a walk in the park, mate. I don't know how painting them stands up against spray painting them, but we'll see. Because I do jet wash my car literally every day, so. So it has actually been a few hours, and by a few hours I mean it has been 12 long hours. So right now it is honestly drier than my nan's scalp. Like, it is looking absolutely fresh, and we can now put the wheels on without like smudging anything. I would love to put a little bit of clear coat on it, but I don't know if you can paint clear coat on or not. Let me know. So the final result of it actually came out very, very nice. You guys have seen it 1,000 times already, but it looks very, very nice. From a distance, just looks smooth, looks nice, and it will look even better with those wolf race wheels in front, boys. Let's open it up. Well, and there are my wheels. I've actually done a little bit of a clean on them and they look spotless. Anyway, let's get these wheels back on then. Right, one wheel is now on the car, and genuinely, I'm so impressed with that. That looks so much better than having those rusty drum brakes. And if you've got drum brakes, this is the best alternative rather than doing a full brake conversion kit. Honestly, 10 times better. That we've got all the wheels torqued down to spec and also on the car. So the car is now on the ground, and wow, mate, you literally, that is so stealthy now. Literally, we've cleaned the arches, we've cleaned, obviously we painted the drum brakes, and boys, drum roll please. Here is the final look. Oh my God. Genuinely, I think that makes such a big difference, because you know what? Before, all the attention was kind of going onto the hub brakes because they were like, you know, they were lighter than the wheels, but now they're the same colour, so it just looks so fucking stealthy, mate. Whew. Talk about bloody Batman, eh? I've seen some people paint these drum brakes red on the back, and honestly, I can honestly say to you lot, what the fuck is going through your mind painting these red? Like, it's nice having the red brake calipers on the front and then having like the secondary colour, which is black. But imagine if I painted them red, I'd get so much fucking hate. Drum brakes works a success. But yeah, that is really fucking fire. Right, so my camera actually did die just now, so I'm recording my phone. Sorry about the quality. For real though, honestly, it has been, this whole process has took me 2 bloody days. I could ship myself to Africa and back in that fucking time, and that's not even a joke. It's such a small difference, and I know, you know, once I do these things, I'm gassed, I'm like, ah! Yo, but I am for real gassed about this. It looks, I didn't think I'd see much of a difference, but genuinely, like, it's not like I'm trying to sell you guys my drum brakes, you know, so I've no reason to say it, but it really does give a lot more stealthy appeal around the arches, around the wheels. Oh jeez, I'm really turning into a proper car guy now, and I car reviewer. You know what I mean? When you look at the wheel arches, it's nothing but black, my guys, and that is stealthy and cool, especially on a white and black car. I'm fucking gassed I genuinely am gassed. I know it's a very small video, however, you know, for the people who genuinely haven't done this before, just like myself, it's quite entertaining to watch and get ideas for what to do to the car. God damn. Alright, anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Follow me on Instagram at @_OtherStuff. Also subscribe if you are new and you did enjoy. If you didn't, then don't. Anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see their faces in my next video.